Krishan Takkar, the Managing Director and CEO of UCO Bank, joins us now. Mr. Takkar, good morning. Thank you very much. We are getting one doubt after the other from the markets. So let us present the first important doubt that we have got. We are told that, say, if an Essar Steel or a Bhushan Steel is taken to the bankruptcy court, even if some banks have better collateral than others, all that will be wiped out. The quality of your collateral will not count if it goes to the insolvency court?
See, actually, if you really see, most of these accounts, they are all consortium. And the security is on a pari passu basis. So that can only happen in cases where some bank may have financed under multiple, or part of the portion could have been for a particular segment in that company. He would have given some loan. Otherwise, by and large, in entire all the big accounts, the security on a pari passu basis. So that sharing is going to happen depending on
no, that I agree for consortium. But there are some banks which, smaller banks which are late in the game, late in the picture, and have given some bridge financing or some smaller loans with very good collateral, because by then the loan is already under stress. Do they lose despite the fact that they may have better collateral?
Yeah, they could be affected, yeah, definitely. But what I was trying to tell you was, in most of these bigger cases, there would be a very small portion of that. It won't be a substantial portion.
Okay. Mr. Takkar, this resolution requires the NCLT to finalize this plan within 180 days. Do you see that happening, or are we staring at a lot of liquidation of assets?
See, the NCLT has 180 days, as you said, to work out a resolution. And if that doesn't happen, another 2 years for liquidation. So no doubt this 6 months is a short period. But I think that's the basic purpose of having the insolvency court. The thing should move fast, because in the other various channels, the things were not moving. So with this law in place, hopefully, if not in all, but in a few cases, we should see some action, and resolution should happen in a few cases. Okay.
The other doubt is with respect to equity holders in, say, an Essar or a Bhushan or whatever, Alok Industries. I wonder if there's anything left in the Alok industry. It's only 2 rupees. But say in Bhushan, there is still a substantial amount of equity price. If it goes to the insolvency court, equity goes to zero? Or is it that, you group of creditors can actually give a haircut to the current promoter also and try and revive the asset?
See, it will depend on, again, case-to-case basis. If that particular account has a value, some value, the promoters can expect something. But normally, in most of these cases, although we don't know the names yet, but all the bigger accounts, what I personally feel, there may not be much left for the promoters. It could be only, in some cases, it could be only a very marginal amount.
Okay. So can you just explain to us how will UCO Bank be affected by all this?
See, as far as UCO Bank is concerned, in these bigger accounts, say that I take the top 20 accounts. We are there in almost 15, 16 accounts, right?
Okay.
So in most of the cases, we have average provision around 40%.
Okay.
That's average, I would say. So to that extent, my balance sheet will not be affected. The only thing is, once it goes under insolvency or liquidation, then the haircuts I have to take. How much provision in case I have to make, that's what we are looking to Reserve Bank of India, whether it can give some forbearance or some amortization, in the sense that I can spread it over a period of time.
Okay.
So from that angle, if you get some benefit, it would be good.
Okay. So day before the circular, you would be prepared for a 40% provisioning for the current year. Now that the circular has come and those 12 cases are going to the court, etc., you will have to rework your provisioning. You expect that this year you will be providing more than you originally thought?
I told you to depend on, again, case to case.
Of course.
In some cases, I may be even having a higher provision. Okay. Not necessarily. At 40 was just, I told you, a type of average figure. In some cases, you have much higher provision also. On a case-to-case basis again, depending when it was declared as NPA.
All right. Yeah, fair enough, of course, and also depends on the haircut after the NCLT decision. But Mr. Takkar, the other big point that we are all grappling with is that this will also require more capital, isn't it? If some of them have gone into liquidation, it will mean 100% provisioning. And therefore, what is the discussion with the government? Have you all been involved? Have you been told you will be given more capital? On the other hand, have you been approached for merger?
No. As such, there is no presently any plan for merger. As far as the capital is concerned, our majority shareholding in the Government of India, we have requested them for capital infusion in the banks for this year also. And depending on the market conditions, a party will also be raising from the market.
Okay, Mr. Takkar, thank you for stopping by and giving us your view on that. That's the